welcome to an absolutely epic episode of Mighty Car Mods, where this absolute beast is going to dominate the abomination that is 2Sexy. How are you, mate?
I'm really good. We're at a racetrack.
We are at a racetrack.
Isn't that funny? I brought a race car. What'd you bring?
I also brought a race car, Martin. And today we're going to be going through a series of challenges that you guys have chosen to see which car is the ultimate victor of the Mighty Car Mods Sex Spec Challenge.
Welcome to another episode of Mighty Car Mods. It is a special day. We're down here at Luddenham Raceway and we have these two incredible vehicles that are finally going to battle it out to see which is the best Lancer, Evo, not Evo, Lancer, front-wheel drive, four-wheel drive thing.
I was just reading this Hot Fours magazine of which my car is on the cover of.
Is that the car you just bought and basically did nothing to?
And so today, of course, this is the car that will be battling 2Sexy. Now, these cars both have a bit of a history. Some things good, some things sorted. But before we get into the challenges, I think it's probably worthwhile having a quick little recap and showing you everything you need to know about these two vehicles that we'll be battling today. That's the worst thing I've ever seen!
In the blue corner is 2Sexy, a washed up sex spec car that I fixed, battled, thrashed, modified, painted, and then blew up at the track racing an Evo 10. I then threw in a big block 2.4 litre wrecker engine with banana manifold and turbo from Miss Daisy. After blowing the clutch on the dyno, I installed a limited slip diff, lightened flywheel and heavy duty clutch, making it battle ready. It's been years in the making, and today it will prove itself against its inferior rival.
And in the orange corner, it's our favourite sex spec auto salon champion from 2008, Twisted. This incredible Evo arrived to our shed neglected and broken, but the potential of the Turbo 4G63 had me jumping for joy. The car needed quite a bit of work to get going again, including fuel system, fluids, battery, injectors, spark plug, coolant, and a Haltech management system to run it all. After a couple of weeks of work, Twisted is back in the game and ready to take the crown of best and fastest Evo in the MCM garage. Both cars are now running ethanol. They both make over 220 kilowatts at the front wheels, and there's only room in our garage for one, so somebody today is gonna lose their car. So there it is. Today we're going to be working through a series of challenges which you guys have chosen. Each time a car wins a challenge, it's going to win a point. At the end of the day, the car with the most points is the winner, and the car which has lost is going to be destroyed by crushing or by fire. So let's get to it. The first challenge of the day is Go to Woe. Yo! So this here is the Go to Woe challenge. We're going to accelerate to 100 kilometers an hour and then stop.
And whoever stops in the shortest distance after reaching 100 kilometers an hour is the winner. Because if your car's fast, you'll get there sooner and then you can stop sooner. And if your brakes are good, you'll stop sooner.
It's an acceleration and braking test. And now let me show you what Twisted is made of. Let me give you a little taste of what's going to happen for the rest of today.
It's going to be like this all day.
A little taste of brutal, 2Sexy, dominating power.
It's just going to be like this all day.
Get your helmet on, mate.
Oh, it's exhausting.
You ready to get twisted?
I'm so ready to chop you in 2Sexy, my friend.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, that was close, man.
A little bit of rollback. I think I've won.
No.
I think I've won, everyone.
Really?
Dude, I've won.
Look at my lockup.
I've won. I mean, that is close.
That is so close.
I think, mate, if you come over here and have a look.
Yeah, I'm ahead of you by like this much.
Well done.
Good job. I'm a little bit shocked. What I think is hilarious is you have two massive black lines at the start, and I have two massive black lines at the finish, which means yours doesn't grip and mine doesn't grip when you stop.
Amazing.
This is going to be fun.
Great. Should we call that a win for Twisted and just move on?
You legitimately won.
You ready for the next challenge?
Yep, I'll chop you in that one. What is it?
The next challenge is the sound challenge. It's the rev test. It's the car park credibility.
I think I got this.
Let's do it.
A lot of people doubted Twisted, but this first challenge has proven that Twisted has got better acceleration and better braking in a straight line. And this is a sign of what's to come for the rest of the day. The winner of the Go to Woe challenge is Twisted.
My interior fell out as I was driving along.
My speedo fell off and I had to grab it and hold it with one hand while the car's torque steering up the road. Not ideal.
For this challenge that you have chosen, we're going to be doing a decibel test to see how loud these cars are, but we're also going to be giving them a score each out of 10 for the quality of their doseness. So 2Sexy is going to go first. I've got my decibel meter here, Marty. You can jump on in.
Highly scientific.
And we are ready to go. All right, start it on up. Hold on 1 second. Decibel meter is on.
This, I might add, is a 4G69 Wrecker motor, big block, with a straight through exhaust that dumps in right near the wheel there.
Great.
No mufflers.
I'm going to go for full science, one step from your passenger door.
Here we go.
And go for it. Here we
ready?
go.
Are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Starting.
All right. Let's hear it. I'll give you a max decibel value. Thank you very much. You have hit a peak value of 94 decibels.
That's not bad. That's highly illegal.
Which is pretty good. And there's some good flutter in there.
Excellent.
A good little bit of turkey fapping.
Excellent.
So if you just jump right here, I'm going to do the same. Keep your eye on that. Of course, the higher volume will win a point and the better sound will win a point. 2 points in this challenge, Martin. Here we go. This is Twisted doing its thing.
That sounds like a dead squirrel in there. There it goes.
How'd we go, mate?
You hit a peak of 89.
89.
Yeah, you
so
got
that's
chopped.
1 point for you for volume.
It is.
And should we both agree we just give this a point for the actual sound? Because that sounds amazing.
It's got cams. I have to agree. That sounds a bit like you put a turbo on Mum's Outlander. That actually sounds tough.
Done. All right, well, that's a point each. Well done. Let's move on to the next challenge.
Getting a one-off huge dyno figure by controlling your environment or adding ice to your intercooler is great for your forum signature and impressing people at parties. But we actually want to get a real-world consistent and repeatable power figure so we can compare Twisted and 2Sexy. So first on the dyno is Twisted.
Come on, Twisted. Show us some 2Sexy dominating power.
3, 2, 1, go!
Whoa! 223.1 kilowatts, everybody. Absolutely redonkulous.
That's good power, isn't it?
That is insane.
Twisted ends up with 223 kilowatts at the wheels, which is 299 horsepower.
Oh, 2Sexy's gonna get whooped so bad. I feel really sorry for him now.
2Sexy is no stranger to the Haltech dyno. After making 135 kilowatts with its original 1.5 litre engine, the big block and custom turbo setup spun up 150 kilowatts before blowing the clutch out the side of the car. Now, with a bunch of fixes and a new clutch, I'm back on the dyno for another run. With its new setup, it peaked at over 230 kilowatts before being dialed into a safe and reliable 220 kilowatts.
295 is the no bullshit number that it wants to have.
While we made 230 kilowatts as a one-off, we couldn't repeat it, and our reliable figure was 220. Basically exactly the same as Twisted, so we're calling this one a draw.
Nah, this challenge is total bull. It is just, it's a freaking racetrack, and this is absolute.
And that's another win for Twisted, now on 4 points, while Too Sexy is on 2.
For this next challenge, we put it out to the fans, and for 1 point each, we did a poll on YouTube and Facebook. Now on Facebook, we asked you guys, if you had to own one of these cars, which one would you rather own? We had 40,000 votes, and 68% of you said you'd rather own that.
Now, we did a similar thing on YouTube via the community page, and 34,000 people voted. And the question was, which would you pay more for? So which is worth more, I guess that is. And the winner is Too Sexy at 58%, which is a bit closer.
Wow, it is a bit closer, but as far as the fans are concerned, that is, they'd rather own it and it's worth more. That's 2 points for you.
I think that's worth more.
Well, the fans have spoken, but I think to really get a proper gauge on this, it's great that you've won your points and congratulations.
Thank you.
But these are sex spec cars. I think we need to actually take it to someone legitimate who knows about the sex spec scene.
Yep.
I know just the guy, so it's time for the Auto Salon Sex Spec Challenge. For this challenge, we have found not just one of the original judges of Auto Salon, in fact, he wrote the judging rules, and he is going to be doing a full Auto Salon assessment on these 2 sex spec nuggets to see which car is more sex spec.
Damon Dupre helped kick off the Auto Salon series back in Australia in the 90s, and his judging methodology is what decided who won and who didn't. He's going to be looking at a series of aspects of our cars, including interior, exterior, engine, entertainment, graphics, paint job, and more. There are 10 categories all up, with 10 points available for each category, providing a total score out of 100 for each vehicle. And now it's time for the results.
Your total out of 100, Marty, 37.
Well done.
My winner of the Auto Salon aspect of Twisted versus Too Sexy with a score of 61 is Twisted.
That's another win for Twisted, now on 5 points, but the gap is closing in, with Too Sexy just behind on 4 points.
Now for this next challenge, we contacted the New South Wales Highway Patrol Police and asked if they would come and defect our cars. Now, both are questionable, potentially highly defectable, and the police said, you know what, they're unregistered cars on racetracks, we're not gonna come and do that, we're gonna do some real work.
To their credit, they did get back to us, but they said, oh, we're a bit busy.
They did. So the question is, which car is more defectable? And you'll be surprised to know that Too Sexy.
Martin, if this were to roll out on the street, what are some of the defects? Let's go through it.
No interior, no roof lining, sharp objects, a harness, a roll cage, a dashboard that's just sitting in there. Not to mention all the emissions problems with having a different engine that it's not engineered for, intake, an exhaust that finishes before the non-existent rear diff, lights that don't work, dash that doesn't work, no speedo, no tacho. I don't think my fuel gauge works either.
How many clicks of the
steering
handbrake?
wheel? There's no steering wheel, there's no airbags, the handbrake doesn't work properly, the gear shifter's illegal, the demister doesn't work. The brakes are questionable also, but I don't know if I get defected for it. And my wheels are probably not legal either.
So there it is. I mean, now you would look at this, and I know what you're saying, what a glorious automobile. But some of you might be going, man, that looks like a defect magnet. The difference is, this car, in its current form, which is perfect, is fully engineered.
Unbelievable.
This could be blue slipped, you could drive it around on the road, someone could pull you over and go, hey, I'm not sure about that. And you just go, man, I got the papers. So there it is.
the papers.
The winner of this challenge is Twisted.
Unbelievable.
I know.
You're going to keep them, aren't you?
I have to.
Twisted edges ahead, now on 6 points.
So far in these challenges, we've looked at some acceleration, we've done the 0 to 100, but now it's time to look at the handling of these absolute performance monsters. I say plural, but it's actually just monster. So this is the Witch's Hat Challenge, a slalom. Do you say slalom, Martin?
Slalom is correct. If you're a skier, you'd know this.
A slalom or something? Basically, we've got a bunch of witches' hats down here.
They have class, and they know these things.
What?
And they drive CE Lancers with
All right, he's just talking rubbish because he knows he's going to lose this one as well. So basically we've got to weave in and out of the witches' hats. At the end we're going to go around, then we're going to weave back down. Are we weaving back down, Marty, or just drive straight back down? Straight back. Weaving both ways. So it's going to be a weave up and back. The first person back will be the winner of the Witch's Hat Slalom Challenge. He's going to weave and slalom. Such a gross word.
Yep.
He's going to slalom all the way up to the top. He's going to come round. He's going to come back. I'm going to time that on my stopwatch. The quickest person back, if my car ever starts again, will be the winner of this challenge. Marty, I'll count you in, mate. You can start it up.
All right.
If your car starts, you're doing better than me already.
Here we go. All set with my motorsport prepped vehicle.
All right, let's go. Come on.
You going to count me in?
Here we go. I'm going to count you in. I'll start the stopwatch.
Feels a bit weird, dude.
3, 2, 1, go! Stopwatch is on. Oh wow, he's got good pace. Look at that. See, that is a car that is made for the track. He's doing very well actually. How's he going to get around the top though? Oh, he's going wide. He's at 11 seconds and he's at the top. He's on the grass, coming back. He's hit one witch's hat. Far out, he's going quick. Come to a stop. That was 22 seconds. That was fast.
That's pretty good.
That looked fast, man. You only hit one witch's hat.
Did I?
And so for that,
I'll lose a second.
A second?
Yep.
So that's 23.24 seconds, mate. Well done.
All right, your turn.
It was at this point that all the excitement was just too much for Twisted, and it stopped working. We need to drag it off the track for some urgent diagnosis.
Keep going. Yep.
And I would like to point out that my car is still working.
We've got Scotty from Haltech on the phone, on my phone, and Marty's tethering a laptop via his phone, and Scotty's going to remotely access our Haltech to try and diagnose what might be going on.
It's got battery, we've checked all like the obvious plugs and wires, the Haltech's got no errors.
It appears that it may be a voltage issue, probably due to our hectic stereo, so we decide to test our luck and try and jumpstart Twisted off Too Sexy. Basically, an automotive auto salon docking session.
Cranking. All right, well, what that tells us as well is that if it keeps behaving like this, it needs to be jump-started every time off my car, which is kind of funny.
Something like that could be something as simple as like a bad battery cable somewhere.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I know it's hard to say, but things that do this would be just, like obviously when it's cranking, that's pulling the most current.
Yeah.
And it's the most work that everything does.
Yep.
So it could be something as simple as just one bad battery cable, or moving forward from that, it could be a power supply to injectors or ignition or something that's picked up off a point that then has a shitty connection back to the battery.
Got it. Okay. It'll be kind of awkward, Scotty, trying to load this onto the dyno when it's crushed flat. Now that I've done my spectacular motorsport weave, it's time for this car to step up and this gentleman to step up, now that we've got his car working, and see what kind of time he can get. Are you ready?
I just want to say for the record, like, this is a cruising car.
Come
like,
on,
it's
man,
a
no
fast car as
excuses.
well. Like,
Put the excuse book
It's a
away.
street car. No, it's not an excuse, but what I'm saying is that this car's made for all sorts of things. And it's meant for driving slow down like Lygon Street in Melbourne or Church Street.
Doesn't it have like over 200 kilowatts at the front wheels?
I mean, yeah,
Then
I'm
it's
still
perfect.
going to do it.
All right,
I'm
you ready?
still going to win. I'm just letting you know.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. 3, 2,
I got to lock
1,
diff, man.
Go! It's actually doing really well. It's doing, oh, I'm in trouble actually. Oh, he's close. Oh, can he make the turn? Oh, he's off the track.
Really out on the grass.
He's completely off the track. And I think he missed a cone too. So I think he might get penalised a point. It was a good effort. 24.52.
Did I hit anything?
Yeah,
No.
There's a cone that's come off, and I think you actually missed a cone too, but it was a good effort, man. But I think you got chopped.
I did, but it's trying to actually do fast stuff, man.
enough messing around.
It's time for roll racing! All right, for this next challenge, it is roll racing. This basically means that you take the grip and the acceleration from a standstill out of the equation. It's all about power while rolling.
Bulk power. So we are going to come around this corner. When we hit the end of the ripple strips here, we are just going to power on. First person to cross that finish line is the winner.
Let's do this. Okay, so this is roll racing. We're just going to come slowly around the bottom corner here down at the Luddenham Racetrack in second gear. Then we're going to plant it. First person over the finish line will be the winner. Are you ready, Martin?
I am ready. I am ready to roll. This is going to be awesome. This is a little bit about grip because we both have too much power.
All right, I'm down into second gear. My block dip's cracking all over the place. Here we go. Let's do this. All right, getting ready to roll on. Getting ready to roll on. And let's go. Engine protection mode again!
Man, that is so fast! Whoa!
I'm in engine protection or I'm sure I would have won.
Are you in limp mode?
I'm in limp mode.
What a shame. It's almost like someone with a laptop could have set limp mode. I didn't do that.
I'm going to give that one to you, Marty.
Thank you.
Next up, we've got the drag race.
Drag race. Let's do this.
This next battle is like a good old-fashioned drag race. I don't actually know how long this is here. There's no lights, there's no end kind of finish line up there. It's just going to be the first person to get to the end will win this challenge.
It's going to be pretty obvious who's pulling car length on who.
Exactly. So let's do this. It's the Sex-Spec drag race. Hashtag twisted.
Hashtag too sexy.
Hashtag Team Gentis Jet.
When it comes to street cred, the drag race is the ultimate. Both of these cars are very evenly matched except for one thing. Twisted is stuck in limp mode, a safety setting designed to protect the engine when there's a problem. But I've made the difficult decision to turn off the safety features for one last chance at glory. This may cause the engine to explode, but I'm willing to take the risk because the points are now out the window. We're laying it all on the line. Our final race is for pink slips.
All these challenges are actually just bullshit. We built these cars to be fast. Well, I built this car to be fast. You bought this car, which is surprisingly fast.
Thank you.
But I think it just comes down to a race, man. I'm throwing down my pink slip, and whoever loses, loses their car.
Well, that's all right, because I ain't losing. This fool's running a Mitsubishi big block. I'll win. That way me and Cheryl can roll together once she gets out of prison.
Are you seriously quoting Fast and Furious?
So visualize the win.
Visualize the Vin Diesel.
No, the win.
Look,
visualize the win.
It's very, very simple. If I beat you, you lose your car.
If I beat you, you lose your car.
If you crash out,
you
lose your car.
You lose your car.
If you go off the track, if your car dies, your car is gone.
Your car is gone. Dude, I'm willing to do it. Pink slips, 2 laps. You're the first person over that line there. After 2 laps, you win the other person's car. Do with it as you will.
I'll have time.
You don't get over that line, or you're not the first over that line, you lose too sexy.
I'll have time for a nice little siesta while I wait for you.
Deal?
Deal.
Shake on it.
Pink slips, my friend.
Pink slips, done. 2 laps.
Hi, Mum.
Hey, Cheryl. Yeah, I'll pick you up from prison.
Is she calling you off the jail phone again?
Yeah, no, we're about to win too sexy.
I miss you.
Yes.
I miss you.
Okay. See you shortly. Okay, Twisted. Quick pep talk. This is what you were made for. In fact, this is not what you were made for at all. You were made for dropping panties of anybody who walked past. But the thing is, you represent perfection. A lot of people take the car scene very seriously. The interior's too crazy. The color's too crazy. But Twisted, you've done it. You have brought automotive perfection to the eyes, minds, and hearts of millions of people. And now when you win this, we sell Too Sexy, or we crush it, but I think maybe we sell it, and with the money, more mods for you. to make you even better, to turn you into 3WISTD.
Too sexy. You've been through a lot. You've had a hard life. You were around before Twisted was even conceived. Even though the car is older, you, in your sex spec glory days, were already, you know, cruising the streets, impressing everyone for half a decade before that car even existed. Now, in a way that makes you much more genuine, it makes you wise, and the journey that you've been on since, I mean, you've been turned from this thing into this track weapon. And look where we are today. We're on a track, we are home. This is where you belong, and you need to show that cars like this are not welcome on the track. Today is the day. I believe in you.
Just remember this, Twisted. Too Sexy is old, jaded, weak. It's a fake Evo. It doesn't have a real Evo engine. You have pedigree, you have class, you have JDM heritage, and you've got a lot of people that you need to show up, that you can bring it to the track. You've brought it to the clubs, you've brought it to the car shows, you've brought it to the ladies, I can smell it in here, and now it's time to bring it to the track. Let's do this. You ready to go, Martin?
Enough talk, man. It's just time to go.
Twisted, you've got a lot riding on your shoulders. There's a lot of people watching this now. There's a lot of people from the sex spec generation that are rooting for you. Not in you, for you. And so this is your time to shine. I just hope you start. All of the engine protection has been turned off this car now via the Haltech. It's the only way we actually have a hope of winning. So I also hope that it actually starts. So let's do this. Let's just get this race done. Let's get over that finish line, visualize the win, then I will own 2 Evos. Damn, I'm nervous. All right, please start. Please start.
Let's hope his car even starts at all.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Got those jumper cables?
Don't use the jumper cables, it's embarrassing. Just start. Come on, Twisted, just start. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Let's do this. There's no more limp mode because there's no engine protection.
I am ready.
It's this moment that we worked for, the race that will divide a nation and define the rest of our lives, as Twisted goes head to head with Too Sexy. Winner takes all.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, he's fast. Oh, wow, it's actually going. He's moving, but I just don't think it's going to be enough.
Twisted, come on. Come on, I know you've got a locked diff. Come on. Oh, it's sketchy. I'm understeering like crazy.
Ah, look at it. Sex spec power.
You're half a lap down and you are ahead. Come on, you've got this, that's it. Yes, come on. Yes, you're fast, you're ethanol-y. Yes, come on. You've got 2 car lengths. You've got 2 car lengths on him, come on.
I am on his tail. Properly on his tail.
Come on, round here. Oh, wheel spin out the wazoo. This is it, I might actually win.
And I'm going to get him on the straight.
Oh, I'm almost off the track, come on. Too soon, Junior!
Why is he in front? Why is he in front? What's going on? No, this is not happening. Oh, I'm almost off the track. Come on, Twisted. Twisted, come on. Come on, Twisted. It's all wheel spin. Gone and gone. Come on, Twisted, come on! This is just ridiculously Chopped, 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 so chopped. Oh, so chopped. Oh, just all over. I believe you owe me a 15-second car. What happened?
I came too wide around there and just understeered straight into the wall.
You hit the wall.
Yeah, it was a big hit too.
Oh my God. Well, there's only one thing left to do.
Hello?
Hey mate, I'm just calling about that tow truck.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, dude, I'm just at Luddenham, just on the main straight. You can,
What are you doing, man?
you can bring it down whenever you're ready.
What is he picking up, man?
You good?
We'll be
All
there
right.
ASAP.
Thanks,
what's
heaps.
he-
I'll see you soon.
Dude,
Thanks,
what's he
bud.
doing?
Bye-bye.
Dude, what are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing? It's my car now.
Where are you
That was
taking
the
it?
deal. Doesn't matter.
You're not really
The deal
taking
was...
You're not really
the
taking
deal
it.
was... Where are the keys?
No.
The deal was, whoever wins the challenge...
Yeah, that... Dude, where are you? Don't.
No? Whoever wins the challenge...
Don't.
Dude, this is for the blue turd.
Get out of my car,
This
man.
is for the blue turd.
We've done the
This is for
practice.
the blue
No, no,
turd.
no.
Come on. There's no practice.
Dude, we've done...
There's no practice. There's a bus stop up there. Bus stop just around the corner.
Where are you sending my car?
Thanks, man. He never had his car. He never had your car. Load her up, boys. Load her up. No, leave it, leave it. Leave it.
It can come back down there.
No, it's not his
Come
car
back down.
anymore. I won. That's the deal. You can turn it off. Thanks, Steve. Joke's over. You just kill it and pass it with me. Bring it back down. That's funny, man. That's enough. Can you drop it back down, please? All right.
Many times we loved,
Do it.
so many
Thank you very
times
much.
we
He doesn't
cried,
own it
That's
anymore.
fine. I'll
but
do it.
I always
doesn't own
thought
it.
we'd be
on, man.
alright.
It's not worth it.
But all
Ah!
good things
Come on, man,
must
it's not worth it.
come to
Stay back.
an
No, come
end,
on, man. No.
and
He's
I'll
gonna go. He's gonna do. He's gonna
be
go.
on my own.
Just let him go. Let him go.
Again.
Let him go.
Pick me up when I was down, the windows down, we drove around. When I was lost, you take me home. I never felt so young and free. The big blue sky, the big blue sea. I'm gonna miss you, my little blue TURD. But all good things must come to an end, and I'll be on my...
I wouldn't say that I'm happy about it, but sometimes these are the deals that we make, and you have to stand by them, just like the blue turd.